also wanted to talk about with the record as well. The artwork's really striking. Did you have any vision for that as well, or how did that come about?
Well, I had the pleasure of working with Matt Taylor, the guy who did Dark Line. He's been so in the band now. I'm really glad that he had the time for us. He's been working with fucking, the last Peppers, Round Chili Peppers album, and the latest Smashing Pumpkins, and he's super busy, and all of my Chemical Romance stuff, and he's just a friend. We became friends, and I like to work with friends. That gives you the extra time and the extra effort, and the possibility of bringing somebody up in the middle of the night on a Sunday, on a Sunday, and just rant on about a crazy idea you just had. And I like working relationships such as that, and that's why I wanted the whole thing, the whole album, because the whole album's been a bit more in your face and more earthy and more stonery or more organic sound-wise and songwriting-wise. I wanted the book layout, the cover to be something similar vibe-wise. So that's the reason, I did a lot of photography for the book layout. There's a lot of Polaroids I shot all over the world, and sort of in the studio, some of them in my house in Helsinki, and the actual cover of the lady in the painting, it's we were for the first time in New Orleans for we were playing a gig there, and we had a day off, and I was in search of some fucking left voodoo chicken leg type of thing, and unfortunately that voodoo priestess she was on a holiday or something, so I couldn't get the thing I wanted, but thank God the other side of the street there was a gallery that covered the painting that was used in the cover, that was hanging out from the wall, and I fell in love with that thing, and I've never been big on art, but it was just such a striking image. I just fell in love with it and went into the gallery, and I started drooling all over it, and asked about the prices and tried to figure out whether I had the money to buy it, and at the end of the day I did, and sent it back home, and it's been on my living room wall ever since, so which means that all the songs have been kind of like written underneath her stare. So I felt that, especially when the song Venus Doom happened, that could be my Venus Doom. That character of the cover, is so, I love the vibe, because you don't know whether she is on dope or whether she is just woken up or whether it's post-coital, kind of like, post-coital bliss, or whether it's, I don't know, there's so many ways it's like interpreting the message she's sending with her eyes and all that. I still find it fascinating. I was really glad the artist gave us the right to use it for the cover.
Definitely, it can evoke a lot of different emotions, and I think that it totally fits the music as well.
Well, that's what I thought as well. That's one of the reasons, so to have it there. It's a bit different from if you put us in some sort of genre of music, wherever you're going to find out CDs in hard rock or fucking goth or whatever, I guess it looks a bit different from those kinds of bands, so that's one of the reasons as well. And the album is a bit more arty-farty than the one before, so I guess that it's just it just happened, and when it just doesn't happen without not too much thinking of speculation behind it, then you're usually doing something right.
Well, again, too, it's got, I think the painting has that kind of existential feel where it's, it's dark, but at the same time, like you said, you can't really tell what emotion is coming out of it.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing, because in that sense, it does work as a mirror. Kind of, if you're not, every day for me, she seems to be saying something different, and that to me itself is a great piece of art. It's just like, it's magical that a painting can do that. I still don't know what the fuck it's all about, because the title of the painting is just Woman in Red. So it doesn't give you any idea behind it. If
definitely one thing that I've always liked about him is that you guys, there's more. There's different levels of resonances, and you know, I've always felt like there's a real literary feel to the lyrics and the songs as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that. But again, at the end of the day, you know, if you sort of like get into the lyrical side of you know, popular music within, let's say, past 20 years, there's not a lot of artists who say anything in their lyrics. So in that sense, there's not a lot of competition to be more literate, you know, in doing that. You know, it's you know, there's not a lot of great lyricists around, and especially if you listen to like pop or dance stuff, you know, it's all based on shaking your booty, getting a lot of money and blood puss. So yeah, that's, you know, that's something I guess that should be is so, you know, is so kind of necessary for existence in itself that you shouldn't be singing about it.
No, it's very true.
So it's like, it'd be more interesting to have a priest singing about celibacy.
Right, because everything else is just, it's...
All that stuff is based around sex, and you know, just it's very one-dimensional. It's very in and out, and, you know, wham, bam, thank you, now type of thing. And I guess now, you know, there must be some other levels in that as well. Well, actually there is.
No, there definitely is.